I would now like to call upon Amanda, Dominique, Beronilla, this year's valedictorian, to give the valedictory address.
Chancellor Cody, President and Vice Chancellor Carr, Chair Antonio, Dr. Tatipamula, distinguished guests and participants, fellow students, families, and friends, I'm pleased to address you today on behalf of the graduating students of the Gina Cody School of Engineering and Computer Science. To introduce myself, my name is Amanda Beronilla. I was a student of computer science and mathematics and statistics for 2.5 years, and I want to begin by thanking all the friends, relatives, professors, and Concordia staff in helping students throughout their journey in Concordia University. Je m'appelle Amanda Beronilla et j'ai étudié en informatique, mathématiques et statistiques pendant 2 ans et demi. Je tiens d'abord à remercier tous les amis, parents, professeurs et membres du personnel de Concordia qui ont aidé les étudiants tout au long de leur parcours à l'Université Concordia. Today, it's a great day. Not only are we able to celebrate so many incredible minds, but also recognize the pure determination put into getting us here. In spite of all the troubles that assignments, projects, and exams put us through, we stand here today to acknowledge our growth. When I first learned of my eligibility for valedictorian, I was both incredibly ecstatic and terribly nervous. After all, throughout my undergraduate degree, I often found myself struggling with doubts regarding my abilities. Of course, we all start somewhere, getting through our first Java class, figuring out pointers in C, realizing that we still have essays to write in ENCS 282 and 393. But it was these formative years, together and gradually, that enabled us to develop our skills. And with each new accomplishment, with each new program we wrote, we thrived, climbing further up that ladder. But in such a competitive environment, it's easy to get lost in the whirlwind of assignments and evaluations. I remember taking Comp 228 system hardware and thinking to myself, man, what am I doing here? I can't even figure out how instruction pipelining works. How will I ever get to graduation? All it took was one hard class, one complex topic, for me to doubt my entire major. And it happened pretty often, quite frankly. Maybe I should have just gone for this program or that program instead. And I would have done better if I studied harder. How much do I need on my final to pass? In those moments, it felt as though initial assurances were swept away, and that I had to brace myself for the gloomy clouds that approached. I'm sure many of you have experienced moments like these. Though these instances may become turning points in our degrees, what's more important is the way that we responded. If those difficult experiences were enough to bury us, this room would be empty. But we are here today because we fought and succeeded. As I gaze upon the sea of beautiful people, each with their own strife, struggles, and flaws, I see each of us filled with power. We are the living proof of how much potential the future holds. A vast array of professions in the tech industry await us all. Today, you could be sitting beside a future head developer at a gaming company, or a big-time data architect working for the government, or a doctorate in cutting-edge cybersecurity measures. Or you know what, scratch that. You could be any of those people, and you will succeed and achieve great things. Admittedly, I wrote this speech with an uneasy feeling, a nagging feeling that, for whatever reason, I might not succeed. As we step into the next stage of our lives, leaving behind the simplicity of university days, even now, I doubt myself and wonder if I can really do this. It seems that this imposter syndrome won't be kicked by me graduating, but maybe it is a necessity. I wouldn't have had the drive to accomplish all that I have were it not for the pressure and dread that comes in packaged with computer science and software engineering. And I wouldn't have gotten to this point if I didn't push myself the way that I did. Worries turn dark skies into downpour, but rain makes the flowers thrive. And if I could give advice to you all today, it would be to take pride in your struggles and to use the solutions you've found to assist those around us. Countless days worrying about an unexpected bug or a failed test could all be avoided by a simple helping hand. I know I could have used a few, so why not lend one? Present guest lectures at courses, provide knowledge and advice during job hunt season, cheer on your peers, anything. We lay the foundation for the future generation, and it is up to us, up to you, to help nurture them. Wherever we end up, we will look back on our university years and see how much we've grown. Recall those difficult courses and the pandemic years and the project demos. Remind yourself that you persevered through the storm and that in spite of the mist that may linger, you made it out safe and sound. And so to my fellows in the class of 2024, congratulations, good luck, and get ready to say, hello world.
Thank you, Amanda. Very well done.